a type of connecting two tables together, okay, so that we can get a third table or a representation of third table. Okay. So to perform a join between two tables, there must be a established relationship. Okay, most of the structured database systems are designed in such a way that uh, there are some relationship between data. For example, if you think of a particular student has certain things associated with him or her. For example, a student must have a unique student ID that is unique to no one else. Only one particular student must have that particular student ID. Okay, that particular student must be enrolled for some courses, must be in some grade, either 7 or 8. So a particular student cannot be at the different grades at the same time. He or she must have some address, must have unique parent information, must have some teacher assigned to him or her. That particular student must have a unique social security number. So like that, many of the information is tied to that particular student. Okay, so one particular student is being taught by a teacher. So the school management system must have information or database that have information about students, okay, in a student table, teacher information in teachers table. But all these are interrelated and interconnected. And this interrelationship is known as entity relationship. I told you earlier. I think you can remember that. Do you? Okay, I believe that you remember that. Well, so if you want to see which teacher has been assigned for grade 12 and for that particular student, so to get this piece of information, you must join the student table and the teachers table together based on certain criteria. Okay, so in our last class or last session, we discussed about how we can perform join. In order to perform join, you must have three things. The first one is what you need. Okay, what piece of information you need, and in that case, we need to specify the column names. Column names. Okay, and what type of join? We need to specify the type of join, and we have to specify how these two tables or multiple tables are interrelated to one another. So there must be one common criteria, okay, that establishes a relationship between these two tables. Okay, so here these are the bare minimum you must meet in order to perform a join. Okay, so here what we need and from where, that means that is table name. Okay, table name, and column name should go here. What we need, yeah, we need some column names. From where? That is table name. Yeah, from table or tables. Okay, so we have to specify columns, we have to specify table names, we have to specify joins, and we have to get the relationship. Okay, so let me highlight this one. Okay, and let's match what I have told you. Type of join and relationship, either on or where. Okay, so these are the things you must meet in order to perform a join, but there could be other things. Okay, so you can you can use alias for table names. Okay, so that is optional. Okay, optional. Okay, and that is used because of readability. Okay, we use this alias for readability. How it works, let me show you. Okay, for better readability. Okay, better readability. Okay, so here let's see, we have specified customer names, orders. These are the table names. Okay, these are table names. Okay, and table name starts at the beginning. Okay, next to it there is a dot. You see here a dot, and then customer name. This is a column header. Okay, so table name dot column name, table name dot column name. Okay, and if you keep writing customer name, orders, the table names over customers and orders, the table names repeatedly, that thing gonna be messy. Okay, so instead of that you can use alias. Okay, from customers as C. Okay, that means you are applying an alias for the customer's table C, joined with another table orders as O. Okay, so now replace these things, customers instead of customers. I should better do another thing. Okay, here let me copy the whole thing, because this is equivalent to the above query is equivalent. Everyone, can you hear me, please? Can somebody confirm?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. This is equivalent to the query below. Okay. Okay. The difference is here with alias. Okay. Yeah. So here I think the space is. So here with alias. Okay, so customers table as C. Okay, and orders table as O. So instead of customers, we just type this as C. C dot customer name, orders as O. Okay, so now the thing is more readable. So it is now is smaller than the previous one. Okay, and here again, customer replaced with C and orders replaced with O. That means we got rid of these customers and orders over and over again. So now we have just given only once, the table name only once. Okay, and orders and customers just only once, table names mentioned only once, and alias as many times as you want. Okay, so now let's check if this is okay or not. Okay, I'm going there and let me open SQL over here. Let's go there and try. Okay, so let me run this one. Okay, I think order O. Okay, customer name, something missing. Orders. Okay, or orders, and C, and customers as C, orders as O. I think there may be something. Okay. Okay. could not prepare statement. Okay, something. Select C for customer name, comma O product from products. Okay, let's see product from customers. Okay. Well, no problem. So let's see. There must be some examples. I think I missed something. Okay. Join, we are familiar with this type of join. Okay. That means mentioning the table names. Okay. And okay, next one. Okay, table name, and column name. That's fine. Okay, with tables name and column names. Okay, if it's not there, no problem, no issue. I'm going to show you real examples. Okay, orders, same thing. Okay, so let's check there. I have already included an example here. If you can see here. Oh, okay, it's little, okay. Select all from join on employee ID. Okay. Okay, search. SQL join with table alias. Okay, yeah. Join and aliases. Okay. Solution. Okay, here just have a look, everyone. So alias, why do we use alias? To get rid of long and complex things. Okay, make it shorter, clearer. Okay, you see serve.er. Serve is a table name. Okay, and serve. So the actual name of this table is surveys. You see. So my code is syntactically correct, but not running. I'm not sure why. So serve month is a column header, column name. Survey column header. Then SP is species. Okay, as SP. Now again, on or while condition, serve, and again, serve is the survey table. Species ID and species ID. So both these things are the same, exactly same. And here, species ID uniquely identifies each of these records in that table, okay, in both the tables. So based on species ID column, both tables are interconnected. So I'm going to check again here. So instead of running this, so on, instead of on, let's run by where. No. Customer sales, customer table, okay. No worries, I'm going to make it run.
Instead of where you can put on, then I think it should work.
Yes, right?
Instead of where you can put on.
Yes, I tried both the ways, okay? So here I'm copying this thing and trying again. Just, okay. O order, I'm replacing E, okay, again, E, okay, orders as O, okay, employees as E, okay, and again E, and again O, okay, order by, orders, order ID, okay, we can omit that part, not a problem, okay, so let me run this one. Yes, now it worked, okay. I'm not sure that is the almost similar command, but that didn't work. So this is the way you can make use of alias. Okay, we replaced order, the table name as O, and employee table name with E. So now it's easier and more manageable. Okay. So again, I'm going to write down here. Okay. So that is equivalent to, okay. Did I miss the semicolon from the end? Not sure. One last chance. Select syntax error from customers.
The query just ran that has right join.
I hope so. I don't think there's a big problem. Select customer name, order, product from customer as C, join. Okay. Let's see left join. O given value. Okay, that means the query is fine, but the result is not there. Okay. Or right join. Let's see what happens. Okay. This is not any syntactical error. Anyways, so I tried to give you some idea about how we can use alias in joins. Did you get that point?
Yes.
Yes. Can we use
Or anyone
inner
has
join?
any question?
Can we use inner join?
If you write join, that means it's inner join. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So syntax error from.
I think it could be the column name.
Oh, I think products. It should be
Yeah.
products. I think. Let's see. No. Okay. They're all from customers. Okay. So here, customer name. Okay. Customer ID, customer contact name. I'm giving it a final try. Yeah. So customer table has these things. Okay. Customers table. Okay. And products. Sorry, orders. So order ID, okay, these are the things from orders table. Fine, we got these 2 points. And again, select, okay. We need customer name, contact name, comma, contact name. Okay, from where? From
Yeah, it would be the product ID, I think, yeah, in the column.
So here the relationship is based on these two things. Okay. Okay. So customers as C. Okay. Now we're performing inner join. Okay. Here we want order ID and order date. Order ID and order date. in order batch, no, only one space, okay, as join. So we want this customer ID and these things. Okay, customer is coming from customer and customer contact name as C and order as O, order as O. Okay, from customers as C, join orders as O. Okay, now where customer dot customer ID, okay, equals order dot customer ID, the same thing. Okay, and let's see if it works or not. Run SQL. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Error, I'm not sure. Boy. Inner join specifically. No. Right join.
So if you use on instead of where, will that be work?
No, both the things work in the same way. Okay, on. Yeah. So yeah, it works. But it's not very big deal because on and where is equivalent. Where? Yeah. This should work as actually. Orders. No. Okay, but anyways, it works with on. Yeah. So now it return all the information. Okay, so what we wanted customer name from customers table, contact name from customers table, order ID from orders table, order date from orders table. Okay, and here this is the alias for the first table, and this is the alias for the second table. Okay, so now this query looks fine and no issues. So everybody, you understood that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this works fine. Okay, I'm highlighting this as green. Okay. Okay, so that's very difficult. Okay, fine. It's better. Okay. So now I'm going to do the rest. Okay. So for right join and left join, okay, don't get confused. So these are outer joins. That means one table remains in the place and either another table from right comes and join with the existing table, and for the left table the other tables remain the same but another table joins in. So let me show you one picture, you will get the thing. So here you see it's not very okay. So here everyone, there are two tables. Can you see that properly? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, bhai, please be careful here. So we are going to perform an outer join, okay? And how we are going to perform join? Based on a relationship. So here you see employee ID on the employee table is equivalent to the other table, like department table, okay? Here employee ID, because no matter where an employee works, he or she must have an employee ID, okay? So here this is the primary key. That means this employee ID establishes the relationship. So here there are two tables, okay? On the left hand side employee table, on the right hand side department table, and we are performing outer join, that is left join. Left join or left outer join is the same. So here what will happen, all the values from the right table remains the same. Only matching values from the left table will come and join. You see here what how many records are there? So there are 8 records. Okay, 8 records. Employee 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10. Okay, and here based on this, employee ID 1 from the left table or employee table, employee ID 1 is matching. Okay, 2 matching, 3 matching, 4 matching, 5 matching, 6 matching, 7 matching, 8 matching, there is no 9, there is no 10. And once we perform the join, what will happen? So all the values will be there. And you see, this is the employee table and here the department table. And this is what we see after joining on the right hand side. I think I'm not going to confuse you. So let me do in another way, if I can. Let me copy this one and okay, yeah, so not working. Well, I think, is there any way I can make it larger? Okay, so employee ID from employee table and department table. These are two tables. You can see here, right? Everyone?
Yeah.
Look at my pointer. Can you see my pointer here?
Yeah. Employee table.
Okay. Yes, employee table and department table. And the connecting link is employee ID. Okay. So wherever everything is matching, you see, we are performing right join. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, and 11. Okay. So these many things will come and join together based on where the condition is matching. And here, wherever there is no match, it will bring some null values. Okay. So here, employee ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10. Okay. They are all matching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. But there is 8. There is 8 as well. Okay. Okay. But there is no 9 and no 10 over here on the department table. 10 is there and 11 is there. But here you see no 11. So that means this relationship cannot be established. Okay. So here what will happen, employee ID 11 will come. Okay. But there is no employee ID 11. So is there any value for employee name, city, and everything? No. So what will happen? Only the employee ID will show up with not a single value. You see, employee ID 11 is there, but nothing else. You don't see anything. Okay. That means you try to find one thing in particular. So whatever you see on right join, the left table will have everything, but only matching values will come and join. So you'll see the matching values only, and wherever there is no match, you'll see null values. Null means there is nothing. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10. Okay, this is coming from where? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, no 7. Okay, and here no 7 as well. So there is no match. You see this one, not the number, not the first number is the serial number. Employee ID, is there any 7? Yes, 7 is there. Okay, so we get 7. Is there any 7? No. Over here, no 7. That means 7 is matching on one part, but not for others. Okay, what about 8? 8 is there, employee ID, but here 8 is not there. Okay, so what is happening? For that existing table, it is bringing no value from employee table. So that's why you don't see it here. And just let me go there again so that I can show you a simpler example. Okay, for left and right, it's a little confusing, but no worries if you just try to think in a different way. Sorry. Okay, so left join, so the table on the left will have every single table, but the matching value from the right will join. Wherever there is no join, no matching, there shall be null values. For the right join, the right table will exist as it is. Only the matching value from the left will join. So that is really the opposite thing. As the name goes by join, left join, every single value of left table will be there. Only matching value from the right side will join. You get this point or not?
Yeah.
So basically, what you are saying that whatever on the first table name is gonna be the left table, right? And
Bhai, can you please speak a bit louder?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, so when the first table name comes, that would be the left table, right? And the second table is gonna be the right table.
Yeah. So the thing is that how you specify, that is the way it depends. So for example, if you want to put customer on the right hand side, it will do like that. Okay. Or if you want to put orders table at the beginning, that means the way you design it. So think this right join. Okay. So here, just I'm showing the right join. So every single value of the right table, that means table 2 will be there. Okay. But only matching value from the left will join. So here, let's see an example. Okay. So order ID, customer ID, and there are a lot of columns. Okay. And here there are a lot of columns. So what is the common relationship between these two tables? Employee ID.
Employee ID.
Yes. And based on that, we are joining. Okay. So now, if you perform some join, okay, here you see from orders, right join. Okay. So right join, that means right join employee will have everything. Okay. So you see right join returns all the records from the right table. That means on the right side of the join type. So right side means employee table have all the records. That is the key point to remember. Okay, and only there, if there is any matching value from the left table, they will come up. If there is no matching value, those columns will be replaced with null values. That is why I'm telling this repeatedly. Okay, fine. Now, instead of employee, you just reverse it. Okay, you just reverse it and see what happens. So take this employee here, okay, and take orders on the right hand side. So what will happen? Tell me, please. So which table will have all the columns, all the tables, all the data, all the records?
Orders.
Orders, yes. Okay. And only matching value from the employees will join up this. Okay. Let's run this one. Okay. So all the things are appearing, okay, with no null values. I think there is no null values. Yeah. So now if you perform left join instead of that, okay, left join. So now what will happen?
No, employees
will have
there.
all the information.
Yes, employees will have all the information, and the matching value from the orders table will join with the employee table. If there is no corresponding or related value in the orders table, for that cases, there will be null values. Okay. So if you understood these things, this trick actually, so I think you'll be good to go, and you can solve any other join problems. But there is another type of join, that is self join. Okay, so self join, I'm giving you some theoretical idea. Okay, self join here. Self join works on a single table. Okay, and the table is joined with itself. Okay, so here, for example, if you want to join certain things based on a particular column, that means you are going to perform customer name and city name in the same table. Okay, in this single table, you should perform join table. And here you see, theoretically, you have to mention two names, okay, for the same column. Select customer name from customer tables, okay, and here this customer name has been aliased as customer name 1, and B, another table, customer name as customer name 2, okay, and for the A table, the first table, city. Okay, now you see the table is the same table, customers table, and aliased as A, and customers table aliased as B. Okay, so now you give some condition, that is customer ID from A table where there is no matching, that means this is not matching, and again the city, that means we are trying to find people from the same city with different customer ID. Okay, so let's run this one and check. Okay, so here the same city, Buenos Aires, okay, and the customer name is different because here there is name with two different IDs. Okay, and everywhere you see differences. Okay, there is no such thing that matches with one another. So we are performing this join on the same table. That's why it's not a self join. So other joins include cross join, anti-join, Cartesian join. So if you want to learn more, please Google something and please try by yourself. Okay, so you got some basics about joins, right? Any questions?
No, yeah.
Okay, now union. So for union, you have to remember one thing. That is, union is a combination of select. Okay, so you perform select all from customers, okay, and you perform another select all from products, okay, and whatever the results will be coming from these two tables, in between you use a union keyword. Okay, just let me show you directly. So union operator is used to combine the result set. So it's not a join. You will see a combination of result in your out as output. Nothing will change in the back end. Okay, so here there must be more than one select command, okay, and union must be placed in between. Okay, columns must have similar data types. Okay, the column in every select statement must be in the same order. Okay, So here column names and these column names must be in correct order. So let's see with an example. Okay, select city from customers. Okay, select city from suppliers. Okay, and in between this union. Okay, so let's run this. So I'm taking this order by city off. Okay, so now run this one. Okay, so here we get only cities because this is the only thing we wanted. Okay, and now we see the name of the city. Okay, now you see we can see all the names. But is there any repetition? Do you see? Do you see any city name overlapped? Can you see any overlapping in this?
Not so far.
Not so far. Okay. That means when you perform, it will give you unique results. Okay. But instead of union all, let's run this one. And you see Berlin, Mexico came twice. Okay. And others like, okay, let's do order by city. Yeah. So that it will make more sense. Order by city. Okay. So, okay. So Aachen, Albuquerque, okay. Barcelona, Berlin, 2 times. Okay. And Buenos Aires, twice. We see Frankfurt, though these are 2 different things. Okay. Lisbon, London twice. Okay. That means you have to remember one thing. When you perform union between 2 select statements, the data types or the column names must be the same. Okay. And when you perform union keyword alone, you will get non-repeating values. So not a single thing will repeat. But when you use union all, you can see repeating values. Okay, Buenos Aires, Berlin, and everything came twice, or as many times as it is in there. Okay, so again, union. Okay. Now from 124, the record number changed 95. That means no repetition. Okay, no repetition. Okay. So you got that point?
Yeah.
Everyone? No response?
Yes.
Yeah, got it.
Understand?
Clear?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. So group by. Okay. So group by is an aggregation function we use to group. Okay. So let's say we want to see how many customers are there along with the name of country. Okay. So here the aggregation is happening here. So from a particular country like Peru, there could be 15 people. Okay. So if you just run a command like select from customer name, country, so Peru will come 15 times. Okay. But in other cases, if you just want to see how many people are there from Peru, so you have to use group by. Okay. So it will group together the total number of people from a particular country. Okay. So here from customers where country equals UK. Okay. So I have filtered the condition only UK. It will show up only from UK. It's country or country name? I think country name. COE, yeah, country. Okay, yes, only UK because I have limited it to UK. Okay, so group by country. That is all the countries available. Okay, Argentina, Buenos Aires. So this is where aggregation happened. Okay, 11 people from France. Okay, so like that you can group by. Okay, or if you want to group by city, you can do that also. Okay, city. So here what will happen? Okay, based on city, so it will reorganize things. Okay, so here is from Sweden. There are 6 different or cities or something. Okay, so you can count city. Yeah. So here you see city names show up. Okay, that means this city has 3 people in it. Okay, yeah, customer ID. That means customer ID is equivalent to some unique customers. So let's make it simple. Group by returns some aggregated value based on the condition you apply. Okay. So you got that point. How many total number of customers from a particular country? So this is the question, and we answer by applying group by. Okay, and having is another condition where we cannot use group by directly. So let me show you. Okay, having clause was added because the where keyword cannot be used with aggregate functions. In some conditions, we cannot use group by. Okay, so here you see this is the count of customers, country, and we're getting it from customers table. We're grouping by customers, country. That means total number of people from particular country. But here we're applying some conditions. That means from the countries that have customer numbers bigger than 5. Okay, so only we can get the name of the country and total number of customers bigger than 5. That is starting from 6 upwards. So you can try. So 9. There is no such value like 5. Any value bigger than 5. Okay, let's reverse the condition. Less than 5. Okay, yes, less than 5. Okay, or less than or equal to. Okay, so including 5. So having means applying additional conditions other than the aggregation function. Okay, this is not an aggregation function overall. So up to that aggregation, but we are applying another condition. So here aggregated number, and we are applying a particular condition. That means this is not any aggregation, but this is aggregation. And we are specifically applying a condition here. So this is why this is an extended feature next to group by. Okay, you got it, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Here exist condition checks that if there is any particular value within that given range, select supplier name from suppliers table where exists. Okay, what is the condition that exists? So you see one thing here. You can see select from customer, supply ID. So this is a sub query within a bracket. So there is another condition. Just let alone think of this. Select product name from customers where product ID and supplier ID and suppliers.supplier ID and price is this. So here, once this condition meets, then it goes to the next one. That means it will give you supplier name from supplier only when these conditions are met. Remember one thing, within brackets we can apply some other SQL queries that is known as subquery. So subquery always has a priority over the main query. Okay. So here it has to be true in order to run this one. Okay. So let me run this one. Okay. Here product name must be there. Okay. Where supplier ID and price equals 22. Okay, let's see if there is any price 22. Okay, so here price, okay. Suppliers, okay, from, okay, and let's see. So this supplier name of suppliers. Okay, let's see suppliers has product information or not. Okay, supplier has product information. No, it doesn't have a product information. It only has the supplier name. Okay, and product name. So I am going to run this one separately to make sure that it's working fine. Okay, select all from product name. Okay, let's see. So product ID dot supplier ID and price equals 22. Oh. Dot pivot statement, one no such column, supplier dot supplier ID. What is happening? Supplier ID. Not this one. Supplier ID, okay, and suppliers dot supplier ID. Okay, what's wrong? There should be all the tables name here. Suppliers dot supplier ID. Okay. Just 1 minute. Let me double check. Dot supplier ID. Okay, and again. Product sort supplier ID. Okay. Dot supplier ID. Products. Okay, 1 minute. Do not prepare the statement. Why? Why? Product name from products. Okay, product name from product ID. Okay, fine. Okay, now, where it's products. While I am keeping a note of this, I will give you an explanation. I think I need to study on that. Okay. Yes. Okay, exist condition. So I'll be checking on that. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay. Okay, for any and all. Okay, so here it allows you to compare single column value with a range of others. Okay, so it's similar to in condition and not in conditions. Okay, there's a similarity. So here, all it checks all and gives you whether certain value or certain condition is met. So that means it's a kind of true or false value, that is Boolean. Okay. And since this is a condition and you have to match with all other select and other conditions, aggregate functions, having, and everything. And apart from that, you can also use group by and having all other conditions. So here, let's look into an example. Okay, so here, we're getting product name, the column from products, where product equals any of the products. Okay, and here, that any product must match this condition. Okay, so select product ID from product details where quantity is 10. That means if any of these product ID matches this condition, then you'll get the product name from products table. Okay, if any of the product has this condition met, then you will get the product name from products table. Okay, so here you see that these products, okay, it has the quantity 10. So let's see order details. Select from order details, okay? And quantity case, chunk, something, okay, product ID. So these are the thing that has the quantity 10. We can go for product name to make sure. Product name, okay. No given value for this, okay, products. All from products. Okay, here I don't see any quantity here. Product ID, supplier ID, category, quantity. I don't see any quantity here. So orders details. So it is not coming from products table. Okay, it's coming from orders table. Orders detail. Orders details table. Okay, another table. Orders detail. All from orders details. Okay, and there must be quantity. Okay, so can you please remember that name? Cheng and something. Okay, so here there is also an app. You see, order ID and product ID has the quantity 10. That means in that subquery, based on a relationship between two tables, we are getting the output, and wherever the quantity matches 10, we get the product name. So here there is another table associated with the subquery, that is orders detail. Okay, it is checking product ID from orders details, and orders details has another column that is quantity. So whatever quantity 10 matches, we are getting the output from subquery. We're getting product ID. Okay, so any product ID that matches this condition will show up here, and we'll get product name from there. It's a little confusing, isn't it? Hello?
Yes, but it is a little bit confusing.
Okay. Let me break it down. Okay, so the first thing, we're getting product name. We try to get product name. Okay, and product name is coming from products, no doubt, right? Okay, so here so select product name from products. Okay, so that's running fine. We get a list of product names. Okay, so now what are the things in product table? Select all from products. So we see these many things. Okay, I'm copying this. Okay, so product name. So the first part up to that. So this part is coming from products table. And products table has these things: product ID, product name, supplier ID, category ID. Okay, so here we are specifically trying to get product ID because we need to meet further conditions. Okay, so if from the products table any product ID matching this subquery, okay, so now I'm breaking down this one, the other one. Okay, select product ID from orders detail. That means this part is coming from orders detail. So orders details table, what does it have? Okay, table, what it contains? Let's see. Orders details. Okay, here orders detail contain these many records. Okay, so this table has these things. Okay, so definitely it's going to have a product ID. Okay, here this is the product ID. That is the thing of importance. Okay, so that product ID from products table. Okay, that product ID coming from products table. You see products table. Wherever any of this product ID from this table matches this subquery. Okay, from orders table. Okay, orders table we have this one. That means this, for example, 1, 2, 3. That product ID from products table is matching with orders table. Okay, this is one condition, and another condition is where the quantity is 10. Okay, so let's see orders table again. Order details table. Okay, so here you see quantity. So what 10 has 10 product IDs 42. Okay, so let's see what 42 has. Okay, 42. Okay, select all from orders details where product ID equals 42. Okay, let's see. Select from orders details where product ID equals 42. Okay, it should run orders detail.
These order details.
Yes, it's order, not orders, order details. Yeah. Okay, so now we see that product ID 42. Okay, but we even don't know the product name because order details table doesn't have the product name. So to get the product name, we need to go to products table. Okay, products table. Okay, select all from products table where product ID is 42, and this is the quantity. Okay, so let's see what is in there. So product name is this one. Okay, we get this one 42, but here in the products table there is no quantity. Quantity is there in the orders table. Okay, so there is a number of relationship we need to understand. So here Singaporean Hokkien fried mee. I'm trying it here. Okay. Singaporean Hokkien fried mee. So you see that this is one of the many product, okay, name or product name that has a quantity equal to 10, and that 10 is coming from the order details table. So it's a little confusing, but you have to practice. So all these SQL queries are like this, and in your real job you have to work with complex scenarios like this. So at your work, things will not go like select all from customers, select all from products, select all from order details. This is not the thing. You have to apply business logic. So your manager may ask you that give me the name of the products, okay, that has the quantity 10. So quantity is a part of orders table. Okay, you have to get that particular order ID or product ID from orders details, and then you have to match with the product ID from products table. Then you can get the product name. So to get the product name, we needed to find product ID from the products table and product ID in the orders table and another condition. Okay, like that. So you can apply some other conditions like quantity greater than 10 or smaller than 10. You can apply conditions like this. Okay, and it will give you information like this. Okay, so quantity greater than 10. So these products have the quantity greater than 10. Select product ID from orders detail where quantity is 10. Product ID, yeah, product ID. So these product IDs have different name. So in that orders table, there is no such thing like product name. That's why we have to match this product ID with the products table. So is this still confusing or any better?
This is good.
Oh, it's fine.
Please practice these things because the queries you are going to have in your real workplace is like even more complex. Okay, I think I should go over other things like create table, null functions, case. Okay, and these are the things you should practice by yourself because my time is not permitting all these things. So these are not very difficult. So case is a kind of pattern matching or condition matching. You can match a condition. Okay, for example, you can check your database table to get the results based on year. So when year equals 2019, then show this condition or perform any query. And when the year is 2020, then this result, and like that. So case is a kind of conditional statement that supports multiple conditions. Okay, and else the last condition, when none of these conditions are met, then whatever the excluding result will be shown for this line. So it could be a little confusing right now, but I'll be covering Python codes. So over there, you'll become more and more confident. Okay, so null functions. So to check if there is any null value, is null value, equals, and null value functions. So there are multiple functions. So these, please practice from here. Operators like addition, subtraction, multiplication. If you want to multiply the salary column to give some increment, like 10% increment, you can use these things. Okay, so don't be worried about these conditions. I'll be covering up in some other things that are coming up. Create DB, very simple. Create database and database name, very simple. Okay, for example, if you run this query, you can create a database. If you want to delete that database, drop database and database name. Okay, for backup, here for backup, you have to show the path and the type of your backup file. Okay, here backup. So backup are required when you want to make some changes in the server. Your server machine may run out of memory, power failure, or any troubleshooting needs to be done. In that case, you need to back up and perform some downtime. So create table. Okay, so here database name requires only database name if you want to create a database. Like create database, MyDB. It will give you a database. And under that database, you should create tables. So tables have certain things. I'm going to show you really quick here. So create table, now column name, data type. Okay, these are the two things you must provide. But in particular, you should set up certain things like let me give you an example here. Okay, so going up there. Okay, so create table. Okay, let's say I'm going to give the table name as student table, students. Okay, column name, student ID. Okay, now data type should be integer because this is going to be a number. And if you want to put your number just to five digits, okay, like 00001, okay, so it will only hold a number with 5 digits. Okay, if you want to increase it or decrease it, you can increase it like 10. If you want to decrease it by 2, it will contain from 0, 1 to 99. Okay, only these two values, nothing more. Okay, so you can send gender. Okay, data type like character or car. Okay, like 1. So what it will have, it will have only one value, like female or male, okay, like that. If you want to have anything like description, okay, data type varchar, variable character, okay, and let's say we're giving 255. So that means you can include a paragraph or anything inside, like any special character, description, word, space, okay, like, okay, like, dislike, no, anything, any special character comes under variable character, okay. So here column ID, character, and length, how long you want to see it. Sometimes you see that password only type is varchar, variable character, okay, 8. That means you must provide 8 digits for that particular field, okay, like that it works. So create table, drop table, you run the same command, drop table and table name, okay. So here drop means deleting table will result the loss of complete information stored in the table, okay. So you should not drop it, okay. So there are two things: drop table or drop database, okay, complete deletion, okay. So here you have to remember this, and there is another thing that is known as truncate, okay. It deletes the data, but not the structure, okay, not the structure. So this structure will be there, but any value inside that will not be there, okay. For example, if I create something, okay, like a table, okay, something, okay, some values, let me show you some values, okay, yeah. So you see that this is a table with column headers and something. So if I perform a truncate, so the values will be gone, but the structure will be there, okay. And if I perform delete, so everything will be gone, nothing will be there. Is that clear? Hello? Okay. Now I'm going to tell you, if you want to change some table, that means a student table has everything, but it doesn't have a social security number. If you want to add a column social security number, you can alter the table, okay. So alter table alters the name of the column, add the column, okay, add data type, you see varchar, variable character. So alter table customer table will be altered. How? It will add email column, variable character, 255 character long, okay. Drop column, if you want to drop a column or delete a column, you can do that. Constraints, that is most important part, okay. For example, you are going to register vital records, okay. So for any person, you must provide date of birth, or you must provide his first name, okay. Without having the first name, you cannot keep record for a person, okay. So constant can be applied that way. For example, here you got number, some names, John, and address, okay, but you don't have the phone number, okay, phone number. So you can leave it blank. Blank means nothing else, that is null. Null means nothing else here, okay. But for a person ID or a special thing, you must put something, okay. you must put something like person ID 001 or simply 1. You can do that. And for some other things, that is salary. Okay, for a person who doesn't work, have salary 0. Okay, theoretically it's 0. That means you are setting a condition that no matter if a person doesn't work, his salary must by default be 0. Okay, and for that you can set a condition like fill null or fill 0. Okay, so these are constraints. And for the person number, you must set that as primary key. For example, product ID or customer ID. You must give any name. Without doing that in the first place, you cannot do anything. So that means you are forcing a user to give some values. Okay, so these are known as constraints. Okay, so not null, unique. Okay, for example, think of the names. Okay, first name. There are 5 people, and you are forcing that for that 5 different people, they must have unique names, non-repeating names. In that case, you have to use unique. Primary key, I told you something about primary key, auto increment, okay, dates, views, okay, data types. Data types is important, but all that you need to do, character, variable character, we don't need binary usually. We need text, okay? We need Boolean, sometimes yes, no, present or absent, okay? Integer for numbers, okay? Float for decimal values with points, and date, date stamp and time stamp, okay? Year, all these things. So character, variable character, text, in-length character, in-length variable character, okay, in text. So not these many things are used. Generally, float, integer, date, time, timestamp, character are used. So we'll be practicing while we'll be learning Hive. So everyone, even though I thought to cover each and every single thing, so but it's not possible because we have to cover some other tools and technologies. So please go through these, and if you have any question, please post in the group. I don't see any group activity going on. So not sure why. You better know that. And another thing is that I have created document so that you can have interview questions gathered there. If I have any chance, I'll update them or I'll keep posted in some important interview questions. So if you want to contribute, you can do there as well. Or you are suggesting to have some group sessions. So
Yes, Stephen bhai, I was about to talk about it. Like, if somebody wants to join, like maybe we can have a, like,
yes.
I don't know, however, you know, afternoon session for ourselves to have a group study.
Yes. So could you please suggest how we can work on that?
Maybe like a lot of others, you know, said like they're free in the afternoon. So maybe we can from Monday through Friday, any 2-3 days, if you want to start, you know, group study, you know, if we can start from the following week from Monday. I don't know everybody's schedule, but you know, I am open for every day, Monday through Friday. So we should have like, you know, weekend off and just, you know, start maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 days or 4 days, even 5 days. I don't have any problem.
Yes,
maybe an hour a day.
So
yeah,
other
that's
people,
what I'm saying. Maybe an hour a day or so. If anybody wants to join, maybe we can start it.
Other people, do you have any suggestion or idea, or you want to go by yourself? I don't believe so. Everyone here is open to learn and to teach or to share, right?
Few of them wrote something in the, like, you know, in our group chat. So I don't know if they want to talk about it. We can talk about it now after the class or however.
Yes, what I want to see the group as an active group. So I'm not sure what prevents you from contributing there. So that's an open forum, you already know. So please, or
Anybody
if you
has
want
any
to,
suggestion or something, we can talk about it now. Or
yes, no one is speaking. Actually, if you just keep yourself
I am
muted.
also open for Monday to Friday, so afternoon time will be fine. It hopefully 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's my suggestion.
Actually, it is really,
EST or CST?
actually, it's
We're
really,
in
EST,
we're in
EST.
CST, so time zone is an issue as well. So, what time zone you are in?
mostly
EST.
Eastern EST. So it's really hard to find a common time frame. But why don't we go and create some shared document where we can contribute based on our time? For example, I'm posting a question. So please keep on the on look to get an answer and post there. So eventually, if you keep helping one another, everyone will be benefited. So there is no loss helping others.
Okay.
So just think that I'm here, I'm discussing some certain things, and you know that while I'm sharing my knowledge, I'm enriching myself as well. Okay, so everyone, please be open, help, contribute. It's not like feeling shy. So, and we have resources. We have Google. We have a lot of resources from the web. So just all that we need is our willingness, our desire to help and learn. Okay, if you cannot give any suggestion right now, you can keep posted on the group, or you can ping me personally so that I can have a look and I can help you whatever I can. All right.
Thank you.
Other 7 people, they are not saying anything. So
Yeah,
Yes.
in a
it's
chat we
better.
had like 4 or 5 people wanted to do it, but right now anybody is not saying anything, so I don't know.
Yes.
Uh, so
Yes. If you don't speak out, so it's like I'm just singing
like
a bathroom song.
I was thinking about starting that from the following Monday. So if others want to take their time or something, maybe as I know the brother's name, he wants to do it like Monday through Friday. I am also open Monday through Friday. Maybe we can come up with a time like maybe 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, whichever time it works for others. Maybe we can
Well,
do something like that, or
Or if someone
if
feels that the morning time is fine, so we can arrange that too. No
exactly,
problem.
but if somebody got to talk about it, like if nobody wants to say anything, then we cannot say anything on
well,
their behalf.
I think so. I have to make my fingers curly. Okay. So after going through Python, I'll give you real problems, and now you have to work and you have to come up with solutions. So it's not like I'll be here, keep talking and talking like almost for 2 hours, and no one is talking or no one is responding back. It really hurts me, or it's like talking to just
as
open
as
space.
for as for my understanding so far, what we did is not that hard yet. I think
Yes,
more
things are
complex
not.
is coming. This is not. This is like basically. I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
not, but this is the basic. But more stuff coming, which we
yeah, right.
really
More
need to be
complex stuff are
focused.
coming. So if you don't speak, it is really very difficult to gauge where you are. Okay, what needs to be corrected, what needs to be discussed, what needs to be explained. I'm not sure if my words are making any sense to you unless you respond back or you say something.
Well, let's like as I said, like let's wait till over like Saturday, and then my other brother is ready to do it. So maybe two of us can do it. Something. I am
All
open.
right. Okay, so we can check on that later. Please ping me personally in the group or wherever you feel comfortable with. So let me know at least. And still, I know that many of you are having or struggling setting up Cloudera or Hadoop on your system. But be outspoken. At least let me know because we'll be doing a lot of stuff on Cloudera itself. So I have this is our 11th class, I think. Today is our 11th class, I believe so.
Is there any way to distribute some homeworks among others?
Which
because the homework, so many things you have posted on the group. So I think if you can distribute it among us, it will be better for us.
Okay.
Too, because no one is working on the documents in the Google folder.
Okay. Yes. So here I'll keep posting some homeworks. Okay. So why not? Okay. So I have skipped many of the parts now. So let me. Okay. Okay. Going from there. Everybody hold tight for a couple of minutes. Okay. So here. Okay. Having group by. Okay. And just 1 minute, okay? And okay. And give me a minute. Auto increment, okay? So now today I'm going to give you homeworks, okay? No worries. And again here, up to that is enough. Check, okay? Well, so here I got like, okay, so who wants to take some of these portions so that you can learn and share in the group? Okay, so I see Asan Bhai, Tina, Sohail Bhai, Saurabh, okay, Rahat, okay, and like, let's see. Okay, so last 3 for Rahat Bhai.
Okay.
Okay. So now, please don't leave. Please don't leave. Okay. Saurabh Bhai. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Saurabh Bhai will be doing these things. Okay, and Rahman Bhai. What's your full name? Mahfuzur Rahman, right?
Yes, Mahfuzur Rahman.
Okay. So Rahman Bhai will be doing some of this part, like, okay. Okay. So here. And Sakawat Bhai, you will be doing this part. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So Sakawat Bhai here. Okay. Okay, Sakawat Bhai. Rahul Bhai, okay, and here, okay, and
you can join tomorrow also, online folks. So you can join tomorrow also, online folks. So anyway,
I'm not sure who's talking. Okay. And Joel bhai, you go for this. Okay. I think some part could be overlapping, but please do these things. Okay. Okay. And Asam bhai. Asam bhai, up to this. Okay. And for Tina, these are very easy things. And who else is there? Rahman bhai, Mahmudul Hassan.
I'm left to.
Okay. Okay, and finally, Shahid bhai, please. Okay. Okay, and I'll be covering the remaining. Okay.
That part is I'm doing, no? SQL index default and auto include.
Yeah, I can cover this part. Bye. Okay. So everyone contribute to the document. Okay. So here, that's your homework. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll be sharing this with you and in the document. Okay. So everybody good here? Any question?
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes. Please contribute, and I hope we'll meet inshallah on Thursday.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Okay, man.
Okay. Allah Hafiz.
Okay, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.